Hi everyone! Hi, hello! Hi Nox! Hi Evan! How are ya? Good busy day. Ready to relax. That sounds great. We are gonna relax today, but we're also gonna work hard. We can do it. I put on a playlist that I think we're gonna switch. I'm just so bored of the music that I have right now, but I have not spent any time looking for something new. So we might just put the game one on again. But it's so lo-fi. I've been listening to hype music and now I'm like, oh, but it's not stream friendly. Good, but I'm sleepy as well. Why are we all sleepy today? Guys, we got an extra day. You know how often I wish to the art gods that I would have extra time in the year. And this year they are doing it. Every fourth year they seem to be listening to my wishes. And this year is one of those years. So we got an extra day to work on some art. Hey, hi Lynx. Did I say hi? I don't know if I did. Hi. Announcements I should be making. We finished. Hold on. No, actually, the Twitter one is the wrong one. We will go to my Instagram. We finished. I say we because it was a group effort, guys. You all did it together with me. We finished the little dragon and the little scared dude. It is done. We did it. We did it, you guys. And it's also up on my imprint. If you want it and if you're subbed, you get the high resolution image without a sign or like without a signature. These are all JPEGs. They are not the high quality version. But you get the high quality version as a wallpaper if you are a sub. Such a gorgeous beat. Now I'm lisping. Thank you, Lynx. Oh, Ickman! Hi, hello. We rated Ickman the last time. It was very fun. Ickman, you do so much art. So you're just creating all the time, and it's very inspiring. Will you be doing some art with us today? Dragon, it is done. We did it. And I love my friends hyping me up. So kind. Okay. Now to these cuties. So the blonde girl is done. I have yet to send it though. Send it. The green girl is basically done. We are just gonna thicken some lines here and there, I think. Just work on that. But we're also gonna start a new portrait today, which is of Toxic. Okay, guys, don't be harsh because the sketch, I made it in like 10 seconds. But it is here to be a base. I'm not gonna show the reference image here because it's of a real person, and I feel like although they might feel comfortable sharing that on Discord with everyone, maybe they don't want their face to be on stream for 3 hours with lots of random people being able to see it. So I'm gonna keep the reference image hidden. Yeah, Lynx, they are so close to being done now. The whole D&D party. So if you've not been around, Lynx commissioned me for these 5, and they are all villains, part of a really fun D&D campaign. So yeah, once I get this done, I want to see pictures when you all use it. It will be so cute. Or even if I can get a video where you all are talking, I don't know. That would be great. I think that would be so cute. I would like to know like what the voices sound like for all of these and what the personalities actually are like. but like no pressure. You don't have to. But if you want to create a super professional edited trailer for the campaign with these avatars, so I oh my, I am too sleepy to art right now. I woke up only 30 minutes ago. Ickman, wait. Oh right, you're from the US, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, it's 7 p.m. over here. What are you doing still in bed? You're snowed in. How cozy. Well, I guess it doesn't really do much of a change for you since you are full-time artist. Hell yeah. But I guess it's just like another work day inside with no real difference to it, except now you cannot go grocery shopping or something like it. Actually, why am I starting with the head when I could be starting with the nose? Yes, you see what you can do. Oh, please provide all the things. My younger sister and I were talking before, and she's not an artist, and she's not, as crazy as I am looking at art all day, all the time. But she was like, oh, I found like an artist that sort of do what you do, what is called digital art, and they were doing like Disney characters realistically. She's like, why don't you do that? Or like you could do that basically. And I was like, no, because I rather do like, if I'm gonna do fan art, I better be like insanely in love with like their design and stuff. Like, I can imagine doing fan art for Dimension 20, especially Dimension 20. Oh, or XU Calamity. XU Calamity is so good, guys. It's such a good show, and they have really amazing designs. Yeah, well, something like that. But I'm so many thoughts in my head, I cannot speak properly. But yeah, I would rather make my own characters come to life, or other people's characters, such as your D&D characters or your OCs and things like that, because that just brings me so much joy seeing someone have their character come to life than just like falling into a franchise like Disney princesses and stuff. I do get a dip now. Oh, good luck, Lynx. I saw the message too late. I texted my dad to come and dig me out when he's off work. For now, I think I will make a sandwich. Oh, then I think I need to work on some coding. You do coding as well? What are you coding? Or is it for your art? Or is it a hobby? I know very, very little about coding. I know not close to nothing. I know nothing about coding. Technology is like my worst enemy, which is why it's funny that I am a digital artist at heart. I could have chosen the traditional art path, but it wasn't for me. The devil on my shoulder was like, no, you want to shrimp in front of a PC forever. By the way, does the bot work today? Is the question. Stream Elements, what are you doing? Why am I having issues with it? I will try to boot it again and then put it back in. But that was what I did last time and nothing changed. You dabble in coding. I went to school for 3D animation and game design, but did more of the art side. I'm coding a character creator, though. Oh, last night's stream, I sketched some new assets for it. Oh, like character creation, like basically the stream avatars or something similar to that, or you know, when you say character creator, I just think of the creative. I just think of Cass in Sims. Usually I have to go to Streamlabs and turn. Yeah, I have Stream Elements. Let me see. Still doesn't want to work though. Yeah, kind of like this dress up. So basically, what you're saying is that you're making a pick crew. Are you gonna upload it to pick crew? You better do that, Ickman, because those are super popular, and you know, I can share it around because we, my art friends group, we love doing pick crews. Just make sure. Well, I already know that you have like a lot of variety in your art, but that's like the only thing that we're like looking for, because I know some pick crews are really bad at black representation. So like the darks are not dark enough, they barely have any curly hair, or other textured hair, no like locks and stuff. But I do know that you have a bunch of characters in different with different ethnicities and stuff, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, you should share it to Pick Crew. Evan says true. It's based on a Pick Crew, but I honestly didn't know you can make your own on the Pick Crew. Your own from scratch? I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be wonderful. But even when you're done with it, maybe you should also upload it to Pick Crew, so you get the best of both worlds. I would love to do a Pick Crew one day, like make my own, but that is hard, and I would need to do a lot of work, as with anything actually. But it's like I have so many ideas and so many projects that I want to get done, so making a Pick Crew is far down the list. But yeah, Ickman, do you have any secrets to how you become? How does one become a full-time freelance artist? What is the secret? Whoa. As like a grandma that doesn't get technology but is still supportive. Yeah, I am. Instead of the dad that's like, are you winning, son? I am the grandma that is like, are you winning, grandson? Takes sips of my tea. I am today also wrapped in a blanket because why not? It's cold. It's always cold. I'm always cold, guys. I do know sometimes I ask because I want to be supportive. Like my boyfriend is also like a tech nerd, and I ask something about a game or I don't know, and then you know I just sit there as he go into details on things. I'm like I got 2 of those words, but like I'm here. I'm nodding, smiling, nod, smiling, nod. I assume that's also how you feel sometimes when I go on about like art rants, or I I mean, even last stream, I was on a rant about The Sims. That is game related, but not, I don't know. Not the kind of games that he plays, at least. Well, sometimes, but he has a different way of playing it. He's like, I'm gonna make the most cursed character. And I'm like, no, you have to think about the children. He's more unhinged than I am. I will have to see how easy it would be to translate it over to their system. I have over a dozen customizable features. Oh, it's actually for making goblins. How cute. What are you gonna do with it? Is it gonna be like, what's the goal? People are gonna be able to use it to make their characters. Will they be able to use their characters for something? Like I mentioned the stream avatars you've already made. Is it gonna like replace those? Or, you know, I'm curious. I'm asking questions. I know you wanted to make a sandwich, but I have questions. Oh, the secret is be constantly broke, live rent-free with your parents. Ah, gotcha. And only pay for your car insurance, phone bill, and other miscellaneous expenses. I've been working art full-time since summer 2021, and I've been on the brink of not paying my bills every month. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I guess I could go full-time if I wanted to. But yeah, I'm gonna save my money for a little while, and then we will see where the future takes us. But I admire the dedication, the strength, and everything you do. Any artist that really like goes for it and do that leap, because it's leap day, leap year, you know, bringing it back to topic, although I wasn't really talking about the leap year, leap day, whatever you call it. It feels great having an extra day to do some art. We'll see how this will go. The Goblin Maker was a gift to my friend's stream community. Because everyone has goblin personas. I wanted a way for people to share their ideas, so I made an initial release in the end of January, and I sold enough copies of the program and ran a Ko-fi goal to generate another content update. So I'm adding more facial features, clothing, and more. Oh, nice! All right. So it's like both passion project, but it also sort of pays the bills. Oh my god. So it's sort of pays the pills, you know? Exactly. But everyone knows what I mean. Hi Ash, how are ya? Hello. It is me. I can 100% speak, yes. Always speak good. Pay all the pills! Yes, all the pills. Okay. So, this person that we're drawing right now is toxic. I don't think they're toxic personality-wise, but that is their name online. But maybe we can bring some toxicity to the... No, we know toxicity. Words in the chat. No words. We stop speaking. No more language. It's been enough. I've had enough. Okay, so before this, I've had a long work day. Okay, guys? So I'm my brain, little mushy today. As if only Swedish, as if that will be better. Me going Swedish mode. Oh. Actually, they, this image is cropped, so I don't really know what her hair looks like to 100%, but I'm winging it. I'm making something cute. Smågrodorna är lustiga att se. Okay, hold on. Well, these the little frogs. Here's my big contribution to the world. The most beautiful of arts. It's a few of the little goblins from my friends. How cute! I love the hype one, or like the one that looks super excited. I'm not sure what it's called. Wait, let me see. If my mouse wants to do excite. Oh, very, very cute. How did you collect so many goblin friends? I mean, I would say my friends give off goblin energy, but not... Sometimes it's just... I don't know. Some friends have more like of a regal, pure evil aura, while others have the sassy, beautiful aura, and others are just like crazy maniacs. I was going to say pyromancers, so... I don't know. I myself am the goblin of soup. The soup goblin. Or the souplin, one might say. I love soup. What made you the soup goblin? Okay, let's do this prompt by Ash. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we need... Oh my god, how do you draw a frog? We need... And then we need another one. Who's... And then... We need at least a third. This one is gonna be a flat boy. There you go. Wait, how do we know that they are tiny though? Because they, I don't know, they just are tiny. We just do a little bit of this. Wow, the variety in shapes. You can really see the shape language. I really perfected those art skills. Make them tiny. Tiny, tiny little froggies. They're small because they're next to Oscar. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. It became a running joke because every time I posted on the food channel of the Discord, it was some sort of soup I made. Okay, but soup is so versatile and soup is so good. Soup, I think, is underappreciated. Some people think it's only for starter, as a starter, and I think that's so wrong. I cannot even believe some people think that. Whoa, that was too thick. I like it thick here, but not that thick. Whoa. How do I want this shape to be? Unsure. Guess that could work. Hi, cute! How are you today? How are you doing? It's been a while. Also, before this, I was in a voice chat with some people in another server. And I had, like, I didn't know this, but apparently they had been talking about me when I wasn't there. Gasps! How dare they? Because they had been talking about, like, the mods in the server, and I'm one of the mods. And they were like, who of the mods, like, what energy does the different mods give off? And I was apparently the one that they thought was, like, they immediately thought I was a mod, or like the way I behaved, they're like, oh yeah, that is a mod. And I was like responsible and motherly, and I was like, oh my god, wow, yeah, that is so true. I'm, you know, always on top of it. I definitely great mod. It's really funny to hear that because some of the other mods, they were like, I didn't even know you were a mod until you said it. Even though, you know, we do have a role with the mod color, but I don't know, maybe in text format I'm able to, like, fool people that I know what I'm doing. I feel like I would be cheating if I asked you all what kind of energy I give off. Like, do I give off mod energy? But it's like hard because I am like the admin and I run this stuff here. I am in power, and also you've all heard me speak and rant, and yeah. Whoa. Upside down, inside out. Wow, I just looked back at the times I drew Suplin, and apparently I've had this persona for over 2 years. That's alright. It's good to have old OCs. I don't think I have a persona like that. Wait, hold on, I need to think. Because I have, like, you know, my stream Sona and my D&D characters. But am I oh, no, never mind. I am known. I'm known as the baby and the grandma. I'm known as the baby grandma or the grandma baby in my friends circle, because I truly, well, the grandma part is me being like, my joints, but also I don't understand slang. I don't know what this is. I don't understand this cultural reference. I'm always in blankets. I'm like, can we just puzzle or knit or something? And the baby part was also me being uncultured and not getting references, and just my age. Yeah. Oh, also, before it used to be my innocence. But that got robbed. It got taken away from me. Hi, Ani! Oh my god. What is that, emo? Are you rocking? Playing the guitar? Suplin says, wait, Suplin and my MPNG tuber are my only personas I have that I can't think of. Otherwise, all my OCs and characters in my comics or stories that are characters in my comics or stories that I want to be comics. Yeah, puzzles. My grandma and I would do puzzles. So both the kid and the grandma part. I don't understand. Puzzles are fun. Me and my best friend, we usually lay jigsaw puzzles and stuff like that. It's fun when you're two or more people and you don't want to go outside. Where your grandma when we were explaining tablets to you. Yanni. I am so grandma when it comes to like everything. You should be proud that I know what GG means. That I know, like, what are some other things I do know? I don't know. Interesting pieces, nice colors. Thank you, Trolldarian. Troll, hold on. Wow. There you go. We're filling this one out. It's some special Valentine sketches I did. Or I opened up like special commissions for Valentine's only, where you could grab one of these. Or, you know, grab. I don't know why I'm saying things so complicated, but basically they could donate some money and then they would get a commission, and I will cutify their characters or themselves, even though everyone is a cutie patootie. I just take the time to make them even cuter. Or no, I don't make them cuter, I bring out the cuteness that they always had. My mom leaves out puzzles on the table, and every time I stop by, I try to put a few pieces in place. Right, okay, so in high school, at the school library, they had a table where there was always a puzzle, and anyone could like put pieces there. And kid you not, I think we got like late to class one day because we were so zooming in on like laying that puzzle. Me and some friends of mine. Like, it was addicting. You start with one, and then you're like, wait, hold on, I see another one over here. And then, wait, we need to finish all of this. And you know, it's hard to stop. This is the kind of addiction that no one talks about. But it's like it's a health issue. Yeah, Elsa's hip with the youth, no cap base. True. It's given Ella is super hip. Motley Motley, welcome in. We are drawing these cute little portraits because it was a special thing for Valentine's Day. And now we're talking about how extremely cool and super hip I definitely am, and how down I am with the kids and the slang and the technology. Yeah. I swear though, when I was, or I wasn't really building my computer. My boyfriend was building my computer for me, and then I was doing nothing. But for the things, I was like, I keep forgetting what is what and what looks like. So he was like, well, grab the graphics card or whatever. And I'm like, do you mean the big thing with the... Oh, and then he had like abbreviations for or I still don't quite know what a CPU is and stuff like that. Like, I know it exists, and I know it's like, it's something like when you have a lot of things. I know Google Chrome takes a lot of CPU, and then if you have some programs and such can, you shouldn't have. I don't know. I should not talk as if I know these things. I'm. Of course, Grandma, let's bring you back to the home. Central processing unit. Well, my brain does not have one, and that's why I struggle so much with talking. It just does not process anything. It's like the computer, yeah, that my brain does not have that. My brain is always, I'm lacking storage as well. That's why some people are like, oh, do you remember this thing or do you remember that? And I'm like, nope, I guess I did not have enough to save that information. It's not your fault. I do need to... organize it to delete some memories and stuff that I don't need, but yeah. I hope Ella. Where's drugs? What's that? I'm sure you cannot be more addicted than jigsaw puzzles. Am I right? Am I right? This is my crowd. You all know what I'm talking about. The grandma vibes is definitely there. But I did. Okay, so I'm not as grandma. Like, I work with elderly too, right? But the other day, I helped a guy pay all of his bills on the computer. I don't think those things are hard, but for them, it's pretty difficult. And he was like really happy about it afterwards, and he hugged me. It was really nice. And I was like, this was nothing. Don't worry about it. To them, to the elderly that I'm working with, I am a tech guru. I know everything. I don't need to listen to you all say I'm bad at these things. I know that when I go to my friends, my elderly people, they will be impressed. If I tell them I do digital art, they will be like, what even is that? And I'm like, yeah, you want to know what that is? Let me tell you. Hair flip. As long as you all compare yourself to someone who knows less than you, you're always going to be on the winning side. If this was an stream, I would do brain. The process is certainly be processing. I do have a brain emote though. Hold on. Where it is? Oh, it's a Better TV emote. Me. Wah. Okay. This definitely is a glow up to the sketch we had before. But yeah, guys, what are you all up to? What are you doing? What are you doing? I wanna know. Are you making that sandwich? Are you doing that art? Are you relaxing after work? Or maybe you will have work. And if that's the case, I wish you the best of luck. No, I wish you luck. Yes. Building my art website. See, I am in the wrong crowd. Oh my god, cried. Oh, that was me on the inside. You all know stuff. I thought, I would stream on Twitch and then my audience would like reflect the things that I'm good at and stuff like that. But you all are just like tech guru wizards. But honestly, it's good because then I know I can always be like, help. And people will be like, yeah, grandma, we can help you. And I need that in my life. Now all I'm wondering is like, where are all the people that sew their own clothes and stuff that also live in Europe, Northern Europe, so I can get we could do some collabs thing. I can paint free illustration. I get cool clothes, something like that. Please? Where are these people? Where are the friends where I can get cool free clothes from? Is what I'm wondering. Now I'll do a bit of puzzle before dinner. Let's go. I was reading docs about Twitch bots for secret projects. That sounds very fun. It sounds like a very fun project that a very fun person would come up with. I wish you the best of luck with that. Okay. Sit. Breathing it in as I was drinking it. I was trying so hard not to die. Death on stream. Death on stream. Ground mice down. Okay. I survived. It's good if you actually get the tea in the right thing. I'm gonna take another sip, but this time carefully, very carefully. I cannot inhale tea the way that I wanted to. I have no what was he called? Gaming references. Kirby. So, anyways, nothing happened over here. Fun person? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? They sound amazing. Oh, you use your template? Oddly wait. Is it oddly modly or oddly? Yeah, it should be. Modly. Do you do art? Oh wait, you did say art website. Let's go. I hope that you will have lots of fun doing it. I'm working on redoing mine because I feel like the one I had just could use a lot of improvements. So yeah, but it takes me a lot of time doing things like that because I'm like, maybe this or maybe that or maybe I could do this, and it takes me in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I will just work on my website and I will be done within like 2 hours. But in reality, I will sit a whole day and will have more than half left to do. So, yeah. Outer Space Alpaca, hi! Wait, how's it going, dudes? Well, I almost died. Yes, now. But I'm surviving. I am a survivor. So, I'm happy I did not die. How are you doing? Yanni says, easy, hands up. Wait, huh? What? My hands are up, I'm innocent. Wait, what did we happen? What? I forgot. Where's the life alert button? Ah, you cannot save me. If I go down, we all go down. This ship. Also imagine the news I would be making. Imagine the money my art will generate if I die. There would be like Twitch streamer died on stream after talking about how she was grandma and did art that's now worth, I don't know. Do you think, no, maybe that's too dark. We will not talk about that anymore. Imagine dragons, yes, imagine dragons. Please, could you? Can you really? Speaking of dragons, did you see the dragon piece that I finished? I'm proud of it. I worked hard on it and we did it for the dragon challenge. Speaking of art challenges, we will be taking a small little break from it this March. I know some people might think that is weird because we just started doing art challenges, but we're planning for something big and we need to prep, and you all need a little bit of a break before you do the next art challenge. So here's my dragon. Alright, do you think? No, absolutely not. Never. You're having fun, yeah. I just wanted somewhere to dump my stuff and not go on Twitter or something. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted to revamp my website, because before I used ArtStation as like a gallery because it's like a little bit more professional than Instagram, and has like the nice like grid. Like, it's very easy to navigate. Twitter is really hard if you want to see someone's work, because, you know, that's also where I, by the way, go follow me on Twitter and Instagram. But on Twitter is where I promo, you know, the streams. I share other people's artwork and, you know, hype things up. So it's not a good place to be like, hey, my portfolio. So I wanted to do like a portfolio thing within my website, but the only website thing I had before was basically a commission info, and I want to revamp that as well. So I'm just gonna do it all over. I need to blow my nose. I will be right back. Enough of that Instagram art. Also, yes, imagine waking up to ash and dust breathes in the chemicals. That's what I did. I demonstrated it really well, except it was tea, but that's how I think it would go. Well, a new sketch request. Wait, hold on. You thought you were done drawing dragons? Get what, 30-second dragon? Oh my god. Let's go. Maybe there will be a dragon trying to eat these frogs. This is all on you, Yanni. This is all on you. How dare you? Okay. Timer. Wrong button. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're going for the classical look, I think. I don't know what a dragon looks like. I just made one, but I feel like I don't know, actually. Maybe he should be breathing fire. Oh wait, we will do one of these. Cute. I don't know. Wings. We need wings. Ah! No, wait. We use time freeze. It's okay because time freeze makes it so we can continue to work. It's really powerful. You guys should use that more in your life. Okay. We're doing this and a little bit of scales, and then we're adding these and horns. There we go. It's gonna eat these little froggos, but it's also gonna have a blush. There we go. I was like Yanni, but I don't think you want to be in the butt. I'm gonna put you here. There you go. You're welcome. Wow, wait, this isn't what I meant. I didn't do this. You did this. You're killing the froggos. I cannot believe this. Crocodile dragon. It's true. Cheating? I cannot believe this. Where's my innocent command? Innocent! Where are you, Stream Elements? Why do you do this to me? I never cheat. Please believe me. Oh, that got flagged. I will allow it. I will allow it. Yeah, I don't think you want to be in the butt. I might be wrong. You might want to, but like, I'm not putting you there. Oh. Reminds me of the classic Lego dragon. Maybe I did. What's that called? Channel it. Not even quoting Ella will get you flagged. No. It's all about context. Like what we're missing here is that you don't want to be in the dragon butt. And now it all makes sense. It's all so much more safe for work. Right? Right, guys? It's like ignoring your first. I'm never ignoring any messages. I'm missing them. Because if I don't have my laptop next to me today. So if I'm doing the sketches, like I'm reading chat on my phone. So if I do the sketches and I do the timer on my phone, the chat will reload when I get back. So I won't miss messages unless I scroll up on OBS. I don't see your first message. I only saw the message about the crocodile, Lego dragon. I cannot see your first message. That's where Venus wants to be. Oh, thank you, Tootie. That is true. Tootie, you're getting some plus points now. But I saw no messages from you. Can't you just rewrite it? I swear, I'm not seeing any messages from you before the sketch request. Hey guys, I recently found... Oh. It's just promo. It's just me promo. No. It's better than the Twitch ads. Alright, we were gonna do the blush. It's it's shameless promotion of me. No permit in the chat. This is what I wrote. It wasn't there before. Half of the stream elements jobs is it called off work today. Today again. I don't know what's wrong because all I know is when we have tech issues, you either restart your PC, you turn it off and you hope it will fix it in the morning, or with bots, you kick them and then you make them join again. And I've done those things. So now I'm out of options. There is absolutely nothing we can do. Yeah. Twitch is jealous of your love. It's true. Twitch is really in love with me. It is the truth. And then pretty dark brown hair. Well, you didn't get one either because I am a bad girlfriend and I didn't do anything really special for it. I mean, I did make you one of these portraits. Felt like always before stream, I'm like, oh, and I could talk about this and I could talk about that because I have so many things and ideas. And then I'm on stream and I'm like, well, you know how I am. I'm like, whatever. And then I'm just talking nonsense. But I guess you're still here, so some of it must, if it didn't make sense, at least it must have been entertaining to some degree. Or maybe, or are you all just pity watchers? It's okay, you can pity watch me. It's alright. He built a computer and you didn't even make him a card. Wow. Oh, I don't know. I've made him many portraits before, and I know. I learned his language, but I refuse to speak it, and I practically moved to Germany for a while, but then I moved back, and I visited them in Germany way more times. And that costs a bunch of money. But he's been the one who's been traveling here the last couple of times. So, Your Honor, I'm not the problem. You are the judge. Who judges the judge, if not me? Pretty watching. I like that. Yeah, they're pretty watching. You listen to me talk about video games. I do. And that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make for our love. You're the only okay, don't make it sound like that. The reason why you didn't get a torso was because you were the first portrait I did, and I was thinking to myself, no torso. And then I immediately, when I went to the next one, I was like, actually torso. I cannot be held responsible for the things that I do. We've been over this. Oh. Is a floating head to Ella? Yes, he is. Don't believe him when he says otherwise. Believe me, he's just a floating head. But Boom is just a pretty face. He is the face forward, outwards. I don't know words. I work hard while he stands there and looks pretty. That's our dynamic. Whoa. He does work hard. But on studies. Okay. Something like this. I wish Toxic was here to see this. Maybe I should have tagged them. I don't know. I feel like I'm tagging so much. Pretty toxic if Toxic not to be here. No. You are allowed 1 day off from my streams. After that though, then the bill is starting to build up. Yes, great word choice. And then some highlights. Whoa, too bright. If you stay away from stream for more than 1 day, I'm going to get to you. Yeah, exactly. So you better behave. Oh. Ella, in chat. Hi. Is that fire I see? Oh no. Oh no. We're burning. Chat is on fire. Okay, it's starting to get cute. I'm thinking it's starting to look really cute. What eye color does she have? hard to tell. Maybe brown. We will just do something like this. Do not ban fella. Fella is behaving. And also the wife to one of my good friends, Kevin. I will, what is it called? Excuse them for not inviting me to the wedding. But almost not. I'm almost a little bit salty. Well, I think they are batting you. Oh no, we have another punner. No. Puns in chat, guys. Puns have become so popular, I think. Maybe that is just me, but I see them everywhere. Maybe it's the people I surround myself with. Who knows? It's impossible to know. Okay, this is looking really cute. I'm really liking it. Oh wow, sorry for the burp. Did you hear that? I'm not sure if you did. I hope you didn't. Ooh, bongs for puns. True, true, true. The issue I'm having is that most of my mods do them. And I'm starting to run out of mods. Oh, she looks so tiny compared to everyone else. We need to enlarge. Make bigger. Always bigger. Bigger, better. Oh, right. It was this one. Yeah. Aikman says, oh no, if we don't... oh no. Eradicate the jokesters. It will be pandemic. Be a pandemic. Oh no. Ah. Is there nothing on this layer? Hello? It's truly, it's nothing. Is there is the, okay. Deleting that layer. With as many layers as I have, I don't think I need, whoa, to have layers with nothing on them. Puns are contagious, like yawning. Oh, that I was... I don't know what that is called in English, but basically I was going with an elderly man to shake his ear implants, basically. And, you know, it was a long way to travel there to the thingy and traveling back. And I started yawning. I couldn't stop yawning. I don't think I yawned like so many times. Most of them I could hide, but one I was like literally like talking to him, and then I just yawned. And I was like, whoa, I'm yawning. And he's like, yeah, you are. And then on the way home, So we had booked like taxi to and from, or from, no, to and from, and we were traveling with a bus, and I was sitting in front of him because it just happened to be so there was no other seats. Like, it was like a minibus, but for people with wheelchairs and stuff. He didn't have one, but he got to travel in one anyways. And I'm glad I was in front of him, or like he didn't have sight of me, because I almost like fell asleep. I got so tired. I was like sitting there, the typical, you know, where you're, for a second or two, you're like gone, and then you're back and you're like, whoa, I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm completely fine. Oh, I kept doing that. The yawning, it's starting to spread. Yeah. But also, I was up at 5 a.m. this morning, so. But I do hate that feeling when you're like you really try to be awake and alert, and you're like, I shouldn't be tired. I shouldn't be this tired. But yeah. Oh, and more burps. I'm really polite today. It has been a sleepy day. What day is it today? Thursday. Oh, yeah. Wow. Usually Thursdays aren't sleepy days. It's usually Mondays or Sundays. Sundays and Mondays are sleepy days. I made the statistics. I know this for a fact. It's soon Friday, guys. And tomorrow would have been my day off, but I'm going to work for a 2-hour education thing. Yay! So I'm working 8 hours in a row. Way! But it's not that bad. Like, the shifts aren't too long. So I will survive. Just like the song says. And yeah, I'm counting tomorrow almost as a day off because, yeah, it's just 2 hours. I could be talking about the fabric I have above my shop window to keep the rain off, but it's so boring. Everyone would be awning. Is that a sewing joke? I was, at first when I was reading that, I was like, what is he talking about? What fabric? What shop? Because I was like, you don't have any of those things. You're just lying to everyone on stream. How dare you? I would never lie on stream. I'm finding it hard to claim things for whatever reason on stream today, but maybe something that has to do with stream elements not working. Oh, Kristen Art, welcome in. Hi, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. We're talking about sleepiness, and what are we talking about? Nonsense. Welcome in. If it raids what you're missing, here's one from Kristen. Oh, that's good. If it raids what you're missing, there's one from Kristen. Hell yeah. The hell yeah did not. I'm also a grandma, as you can hear. I should not be talking or streaming. How was your stream? What did you work on? What did you do? I'm going to also thank you for the shout out for Kristen. I'm just gonna give you a permit right now in case you have some art tags for me, because I would love to see if you've been working on some art today. I'm just assuming because you have art in your name. Stream was good. I was working on. Oh, show us. Please show us. I want to see the fantasy portrait that's like in my alley. Sorry, I don't know why I hesitated on that word. I know these are all like cute little portraits. Well, some of them are more fantasy leaning. Usually what I do around here is pretty fantasy heavy. And I also love to do character-based art. But what I'm gonna share with you guys right now is a piece I finished recently that I'm pretty proud of, that we did for a challenge. So, cute little dragon. Also, my cousin was like, oh, you have drawn our cat Alphonse, because we call him Dragon, and this is like the perfect dragon cat hybrid. So I'm naming this dragon Alphonse as well. So the dragon is called Alphonse. It is what is it called? When fanfic or whatever are actually true, like it's in the lore, it's oh my god, I'm blanking on the word. It is it was there and then it disappeared. It will never come to me. It's canon! There it is. It is canon. Here it is. It's a work in progress. Can I show it for everyone? I want to see. Oh, you've been following for a while. Thank you, Kristen. That means a lot. I'm happy that we got to meet. Oh, this content is no longer available. It said. Did I do it wrong? Uh-oh. Have you sent me viruses? Am I gonna die? Again? I almost died already on stream. Could you send it again? You unfortunately can't trim off the metadata from Discord links anymore. Yeah, give me the chunky link. Give us the thick, chunky link. We will gobble it up. Oh, thank you. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna share this with everyone. Yeah, sure can. I got the. Look at this. Wow. I'm sad I cannot zoom. Why can I? Hold on. This looks so good. Wow. The rendering on the nose and the mouth. Something about the shapes, the round shapes for the horns really speak to me. And the design for the ears. This is so pretty, Kristen. Holy moly. I'm gonna, everyone should go give Kristen's a follow. Go stalk their socials. Big ears and horns, excellent. I know, right? It's peak character design. Nemo would love that. She would. I love this. Okay, now the question is this a personal project? Is it a commission? Is it an OC of yours? I have so many questions. I would like answers to all of them now. No, I was kidding. I should say that if you need to raid and run, feel free to. If you need to go right now, just, go do your thing. Go piss girl. Go take a nap. It's alright. Oh, that means much coming from me? You shouldn't. Look at your art. Do not fangirl over my stuff. Yours is excellent. Yeah, all the love for Kristen. This is just practice portrait. I'm trying to make more fantasy art so I can get more commissions like this. You got it. I have noticed, because I also like doing fantasy stuff, and I love doing characters and portraits. Well, I also play D&D, or used to. Now I play Pathfinder. But I play that with my friends, and I found the perfect middle way where I get commissioned to do people's D&D/Pathfinder characters or other tabletop RPGs, and that is so much fun. I feel like you would probably also really enjoy that if you like drawing like high fantasy characters. I know this one is a little bit more sci-fi with the more neon tones and a little bit more like alien features. But yeah, it's something that you could try to do. Like you could even do some, what is it called, like faux commissions, where you basically you ask your friends if you can borrow their tabletop RPG characters, draw them. They will basically get free art, just so you could get some examples for your commission work. Yeah, haven't planned it yet, but I would adore doing that. Yeah, start doing it. You can do it today. We got an extra day this month. We got the day that doesn't exist because the art gods heard my prayers. They usually do once every 4th year. They hear my prayers and they give us an extra day of the month. And we should use the day to pursue the things that we love. Whoa. And the best thing with people playing tabletop RPGs, because one, I've only had good experiences. People have been absolutely amazing. The ones that I've had are just so understanding of like, you know, art takes time, the cost of an art piece, those kind of things. But also, if they're really happy with the art, they are gonna tell their friends that also have D&D characters that they want to have drawn, and it's just a very, very nice community to be part of, in my experience. Then I do know there are also, you know, in every community there are some rotten eggs. I'm really happy that so many people seem to be like working on improving not just their art skills, but also like working on their art websites, doing like studies and example work for commissions. I like that a lot. Let's go. I believe in all of you. I feel like a proud art mom, being like, yes, you got this. Or grandma. I guess art grandma too. Oh, don't worry about it. Thank you for thinking of us when you rated. It's very, very kind of you. Whoa ho ho. Upside down art. It's not what we're doing today. So now I am just cleaning up some of these lines, and then we're gonna have fun coloring them. Wow. Keep doing the wrong thing. Should we also talk about the elephant in the room? Or are we all tired of talking about it? Avatar, The Last Airbender, the live action that version that Netflix just dropped. What are you guys' feelings? Aikman says, I've watched the first 2 episodes and I like it so far. Though it feels rushed, I will wait until I've seen the whole thing to judge. Yeah. I watched the first episode. Because I will always give things a try. Even though I will say I've been very skeptical about this whole thing. But I do want to save my points and my opinions until I see what you guys think. Because I'm going to change my opinion based on... No, I was kidding. No, but because I don't want to taint anyone else's opinion. So if you all had any opinion, even if the opinion is having no real feelings or opinion about it, I would love to know what you guys think. Bowie says, I hated it. I do know what you thought about it. I've also already rambled about it to me. Or to you. To me. I think hate is a strong word for me. I always hesitate with saying that I hate things because it really is a strong word. I will say I did hate the last season of Game of Thrones, and I love that show. What else? Like, I don't know, that is like the biggest catastrophe I've ever seen. Like, it has so much potential, then just like rock bottom so hard. There is no excuse, and I don't think there's anyone, or well, I mean, there must be someone who liked it, but yeah. So, okay. T says, I haven't seen myself, although I watched one video where they said the first 2 episodes were rough, but it got a bit better after that. That is interesting hearing, because I think I've heard the opposite, where people have said that the first episodes were like okay and very promising, but then it got worse and worse. I will say, I will give you all my 2 cents now. Rings of Power was another one I hated. I have not watched it. I have not watched the first episode or anything of Rings of Power. So I cannot say I hate or even dislike it, because I never watched it, never felt like watching it. I saw what I needed to see with the costume design. I understood they had like no... They didn't even have the rights to the things that they wanted to show in the series, so they had to use fake names for certain things, or they had to like, they couldn't actually go with the real lore. It was a mess. Whoa. So I was like, I don't need to see this. But yeah, so I watched the first episode of the live action version of Avatar, The Last Airbender. Did I already say that? I don't know. Sometimes I repeat myself. Anyhow, it was... I can see the effort. I can see that they are trying, but they are also sort of missing the point. And it's clear that they don't really know what they have... What they're trying to do. Like, they don't understand how hard they've made it for themselves, like what they have to compare themselves to, because the original animated show is amazing. Like, it's truly one of the best, if not the best, like kids show out there that has so much heart, so many good messages throughout, so much. It's just so good. And even if I were to compare this, if I had never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, the animated show, and I saw this, it is rough because it's so awkward. The dialogue and the way that they cut scenes and the way that they scripted is so awkward. I don't have anything against the actors, the costume design, always can be better, but it's fine. The visual effects are okay. I don't really mind the changes of the story that they've done in episode 1. Yes, do they do some odd choices, and they, again, do the typical thing of like they're saying too much and showing things in monologues instead of just showing it to us. But my main critique is the dialogue, because how I feel, like, it feels to me like when I role play in D&D or something like that. It feels like after it's your turn in the conversation, there's like a pause or a moment where you think, and then you say something, and the delivery, and sometimes you say something where it's not like the place of it yet in the conversation. Like, you might do it a little bit too dramatic, or the dramatic thing that you're saying doesn't come out as impactful as you want it to be. Hi, Yoni! And that was how I felt this show was. Like, there were so many awkward pauses between when they said things. It really felt like they even had, the typical where they say something funny and then it's like, yeah. That kind of feeling. And that could so easily be made by just like cutting the scene so it's like shorter right after the joke was made or something like that. So it gets a little bit snappier, it gets a little bit faster. But it just... yeah, it was awkward and not very good. And I think a lot of people have been talking about it and how Katara feels like she's so bland and has no emotion. And yeah, I don't know what they're trying, but it's not there. You're getting quite sleepy already. Well, go to sleep then if you want to. I'm not gonna force you to be awake. As I said, I was very sleepy earlier. But then stream gave me power to move on. Now I can move mountains. Especially since I'm rewatching the OG currently. You have too many thoughts, on the new Avatar series. Another thing I wanted to say, but it kind of ties it together with everything being like kind of awkward and stilted and just like they have like a war scene in the first episode, and cool, they want to show us more of those things. They want to show us the cool effects that they have. All right, I see what you're going for, but there's no intensity to the war at all. Like, people are like slightly jogging away, or they're like, oh no, the Fire Nation is here, guess we will just hide over here. Like, and they have so many extras, but they're not doing the job. And then I'm again thinking about how they are filming things and how they could have worked around that. Sure, they have extras, but they are not great. Maybe keep the masks of the Fire Nation so that you do not see their faces because they cannot act that well. Or, maybe do not linger and film a bunch of kid extras, but like, you know, try to highlight one kid and maybe did it a little bit better. I don't know, somehow work around those issues that you have instead of almost like highlighting those. Yeah. You mean the genocide scene? I mean the genocide scene. I'm also watching the OG. The OG is so good. It does hold up. If you really like the show when you were a kid and you're like, I don't know if it will hold up, it will hold up. Trust me. It's really good. That's funny because I've heard other people say that scene is too intense. And when I saw it, I was expecting something crazy, but it's just standard fantasy. Like, okay, well, so the intensity, I guess, is like... That's what I mean. Like, it's almost like a balance between them being over dramatic, but because there is no build up, because the acting isn't there, because of how they cut things, it falls so extremely flat, so it feels like there's no intensity. So you have like the worst of both worlds, where like you have Aang, who all of a sudden is like, you know, I don't want to be the Avatar, I don't want this power, I don't want this intensity, But also, he's like, almost doesn't react to things before he just found out. He has like no questions, and then he goes to like a monologue about it. And with the Fire Nation, like, sure, in the animated show, I don't think they ever said that like all the kids were murdered, or, you know, like they didn't point at it like being like a genocide so much. Like they were, because we see it a little bit through Aang's eyes as well, where the other ones are like airbenders. I didn't think they existed anymore, you know, that side. And then Aang was like, no, sure, they exist. And then we go over there and it's all ruins, and he has like this aha moment where he understands that they are gone. So it's not like in the show they're explicitly saying like the Fire Nation murdered everyone, and here they are more or less like very clear with like it was a genocide, no one survived, and you know, you have a group of kids hiding and the nation is coming to kill them, whatever. But as I said, there's like no intensity in those scenes. The Fire Nation doesn't seem intimidating, because in the show they all are like moving like robots almost, like they are all a unit in the war, like they are, I don't know, it's an intimidating strong force where it's like there is no weakness, everyone is moving as one, everyone has these masks which even more dehumanizes them. They are seen like a real threat. Here they're like, they have no masks, they're just standing out in the forest with no real good formation or anything, just like hanging out, and then they're just like slowly walking up to this, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. What I hated most about the genocide is that the fire didn't feel that much powerful than the other firebendings we see, even though it should be way sicker. That is true, but also they used their fire to like fly in the air, which was interesting. Chris, if you're still here, the card link on your profile doesn't work. Oh no, Kristen, the links. Yeah, I said, first time I thought that too, but mostly because they knew it was a genocide and all that it means for Aang and the people, not because of what it was shown. I think it's mostly the emotional impact of knowing what is happening. Yeah, if I see one more person say it is good because it is better than the movie, I will murder someone. That's what I'm hearing too. I don't think we should compare it to the worst adaptation that we have. I know you didn't say that, but way too many people do, yeah. I think it's better in the original show because the audience, like Aang, doesn't know what happened to some. Yeah, that's what I mean. And it also shows some of the innocence that Aang has. And it's again like show, don't tell. We all understand what happened there through Aang's revelation, through his pain, the pain that he and now we have that scene in the show as well, where he has like the emotional outbreak when he goes to the air temple, but we don't have the build up because he already spoke about them all being dead before. He was like, oh yeah, they don't exist anymore, basically. But in the show, he goes from being like excited to be home again. He wants to see his friends. He's in this air bubble because he doesn't want to believe what everyone is telling him. And then he realizes how effed up everything is, which becomes such a big shock, like that his emotions get so strong in that moment that he can't control it, and again it just falls flat in the show when with these changes, because it's a little bit like, what did you expect? Yeah, I don't know. The movie's a pile of crap. Is that better than saying the S word? Poop? I don't know. The series is a pile of poop with some nice moments. Yeah. It's so bad it's funny. They have a few good ideas and a few things that I actually feel could improve the OG, but they just slam them in so badly they completely fall flat. I also think it's a little bit of an issue with the industry too, that they have to like, you know, get these episodes out fast and whatever. A lot of things that are produced nowadays feel like they were rushed. I hate that that's the case, but it's true. Because I'm really liking the cast choices that they have. Sure, Katara feels very bland, but I don't think it's the actress' fault. I've seen her in other stuff. I've seen her in Anne with an E, where she had a good performance. And I also, when you see her off screen in interviews and such, she's way more like Katara is in the OG show. So again, I think it is just like their directing that is so wrong. And I am actually, I don't know all the tea about the Sokka actor. I know people, I think he pretended like he was a native or something, and then it turned out he was just like the whitest guy ever. And I don't know what other allegations he had, but you know, if you're not thinking about that, his performance was probably the best one from the first episode, because for some reason he gets the snappy lines. Like his timing on the line delivery actually works, where the other ones just fall short. And I think they are writing him to be a little bit more like, I had to take all the responsibility, and focusing on how heavy that was for him, which I think is good, but also, you know, they're taking away a lot from Katara, which is, yeah, no good. Oh, you should rewatch a movie? I've never seen it. Also, Aang felt more like a brat in the live action remake than in the animated version. Yeah. Yeah, I guess because in the original they play it more on his innocence. Like, he doesn't really understand the responsibilities of being okay, so this is the thing. Like, he does understand it to his like subconscious level, but he doesn't want to. He sees things in a very like childish, a little bit immature way, but it's like in a pure, innocent way. And here he's like, immediately he knows all the things, and he is, yeah, I don't know. They stripped away some of his innocence and naivety. I don't know how to say that. But him being naive. A little bit of that. Sokka's pretty deep though. All the characters are, even if he is the comic relief. Oh yeah, yeah. The casting is the best part, and I see the best with what they're giving, I think, yeah. I think it's weird that they took Katara's storyline and gave it to Sokka to replace. Yeah, so Sokka has always had, in the OG show, they are also talking about him being in charge. They have the thing with the kids, and you know, he does have the responsibility of the, and sometimes he's also like, he does have the almost like a fake leader. Like he and Katara is the one who's really grounding the group, right? But Sokka can also step up sometimes in the OG show and be like, stop playing around, we're, you know, doing this thing. But Sokka was, yeah, he was a little bit more of a comic relief, and he was having more fun and was less serious. But Katara, I also watched a video about this, and I absolutely agree. She had the rage, like where Sokka was like, okay, I need to step up as a leader. I need to work, and we need to like do this for war. She was doing it. She wanted revenge. She was like, she had that rage inside of her. Like she wanted to master bending. Like she was so dedicated to the cause as well. Sokka is always a little bit more laid back, but she is like, we need to get this done, and she wanted revenge for her mom and for everyone in the Water Tribe. And she was like, and she had also flip side of that, she had the motherly instincts, the ones that were like caring, the ones that were like later being like, we need to help these people. Where Sokka, you could say that he was more of like a realist in a lot of cases, where he was like, we don't have the time for that, we need to move on, I think we'll like be fine. Where she was like, no, we need to do this thing. I need to blow my nose again. This got me passionate. Hold on. Yeah, she is a girl boss done right. She's a true girl boss. She bridges the nurturing righteous character with some real rage. Yeah, and we love to see that. Like the range that a person can have, that a girl can have. It's really nice to see. You live for the fight with Paku. Yeah. She's a really well-written character, and it's a shame that they somehow screwed that up. Like, sure, give Sokka some more depth. Sure, that's fine. Like, a lot of times he is just like a comic relief character, so giving him more like focus and a little bit more seriousness, that is fine, you know, do that. But then don't strip that away from other characters. And also, Katara also, like, she isn't flawless, as we can see when she's like arguing with Toph, but also she gets jealous and impatient, like how she reacts to Aang being able to like learn how to waterbender really quickly, even though she spent so much time trying to perfect those skills, those kind of things. Like OG Katara still gets a lot of hate. It's like ridiculous. I don't understand why though. Like I never thought anyone could hate Katara until I grew up, I guess, and then I saw people on the internet being mad. Like, okay, so for example, when she fights Toph, like people love Toph, but do you see how annoying it would be to be traveling and in a group with someone who's like, I don't want to do the work. I don't care. It's not up to me. I'm just going to lay back. I don't, things are dirty and stuff around and they don't want to do any work. So you are forced to start to nag and become like almost like their mom because they don't get things done. That is like annoying. And I know a lot of people are like, well, Toph is such a cool character. She doesn't want to do anything. But that would be so annoying to have to deal with, And Katara was in the right a lot of times. And sure, she was a little bit too much sometimes. And she was wrong other times when she did things. But, I don't know. All she did was out of love for her friends and trying to do the best. Like any other of the characters. Weird conspiracy though I had today at work, and people hate a lot on Katara, especially because she brings up her mother so often, especially the moment in season 3 when she says to Sokka that he didn't love their mother enough, which is such a great moment because she obviously says it in a fit of rage. And Sokka and Aang know she doesn't mean it, but the fans are as dense of AF, apparently. Yeah. But I also, like, you say things when you are angry that you don't mean, but, I mean, there's probably some slight truth to it. Like, I'm sure that Katara was closer to her mom than Sokka was. Sokka was closer to the dad. Like, that's at least the family dynamics I'm getting from it. And then she's angry, she's mad, and Sokka is probably trying to keep up a brave face because he doesn't want to show his sister how hard all these things have been on him. He's basically become a jokester, or maybe he always was, I don't know. But his way of like dealing with heavy topics is like, let's just like joke about it. And then of course it can seem to her, because she's very like open with her emotions and showing them, it can seem like he just doesn't care, like he doesn't care. And then of course she could get upset. I don't see the issue. Wait, it's not my birthday. Do I still have to redeem? Whose birthday? Why does it say birthday? Do I still have the birthday redeem? I swear I took it off. Did I not? It's not here. Why does it say birthday? Do I have another birthday today? Wow. The writing in the original show is so good. I can't think of a single character I wouldn't understand if they're someone's favorite character, unlike with other shows. Yeah. Osai. What do you mean? Osai was my favorite character. And I am fine. I grew up fine. May is best birthday month. Why is that, Sudi? Why is May the best birthday month? I was a Zuko girly. what is not to like about the misunderstood? Also, he had like a hot transformation where he went from ponytail to you know, and he's the typical like dark, but trying his best. You wanna change him? You can fix him, I believe. Katang or Sutara? I was Katang though. It's just something about when there's like prophecies about them being meant for each other, and then you know, they always, to me, had a little bit of, they had chemistry. Then Aang really messed it up in the secret tunnels, but that was also like, I wanted redemption for that too. Like, I wanted him to do better. And even though, okay, so although I really like I like the idea of Zuko and Katara, I really like May, or no, how is her name pronounced? Mai or May? I really like her together with Zuko, and that also might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I just feel like she got softer and started to feel more like her own person when she was like around him and started thinking more about stuff, and he got also to be himself, because she already liked him. She liked him from the start, from the get-go, and they're just very cute together. I love the energy they have on the party, where they're just like sulking in a corner, like really like the emo couple that yeah, I don't know, I like them together. I really like May, or Mai, however you say her name, as a character. And which I know some people just think she's boring and kind of bitchy, but to me, she's just like depressed and has a hard time saying her feelings. Ella was Sutara? That's wrong though. That's wrong. You're telling lies. You're telling lies. When I was a kid, I had no opinion of who Sokka was gonna end up with, or Ty Lee, actually. Or no, actually, I think I wanted him with the Moon Girl. What's her name? Oh, I'm not a big fan enough. Yue, yeah. But I don't know, because now, like, rewatching it when I'm older, I really want him to be together with, oh, what's her name? The warrior, Suki. Thank you, Unique. Because they're just so cute together, and because Suki is just like, she doesn't hesitate to be like, you're wrong. Or like, you know, to she doesn't let him like shit talk. She's just like, no. No. And I don't know, they're just very cute together. I'm here for you. Thank you. You got a weird treatment in live action as well. Oh. What about the girl with the red and white makeup? Are you talking about Suki? Or are you talking about some other girl? Oh, yes. Suki is the top. Oh my god. Okay, we do not have to. This is a kids show. Yashi, hi! Wait, this is a kids show? Okay, well, we don't need to talk about those things. Oh, what did I used to? It just says where they would sleep in their bunk beds. Innocent command. Where are you? Where did you go? Okay, I wanna... Huh, interesting. What do I have? Oh, it's probably because yeah. I hadn't filled that in. Ella usually has good eyes. She should get glasses though. But I've had no issue with my vision now. It was something about the headaches I had back then. Thank you, Tootie, for the innocent command. Oh, I was thinking about random good moments of the show. I'm thinking about how good they are. Yeah, they have so many good moments. I was just answering the chat. Did they talk about my eyesight being bad? No. Oh. How good my eyes are? Who asked that? Who is asking me? You got me fired up on Atlas Talk. Yashi, Ella, how good is your eyes? You did ask, Yashi. What do you mean? What did I miss? I did miss a line of my dragon piece that I had to correct later. Wait, how did I make the... Okay, no one here has glasses. But a lot of my mods had glasses. So I'm just gonna look at the mod portraits I did. Okay, none of them got colored glasses, really. Just a little bit of this. Should I give them a little bit of color? The color will come in... What did I use? I think Add Glow. I shall open up my current work in progress and check how the hand looks I drew yesterday. And if I have to redraw it again. Let's go! Hopefully you don't need to redraw it. It's fine. Okay, I'm going back, seeing how I did the glasses. Oh, they need to be much brighter. Something more like this. Do. I have glasses for when I work or have to read a list, says boom, but usually don't wear them. Yeah, I tried to remind you. It's okay, but I forgot the thumb. You forgot the thumb? What does the hand look like then? But also no thumbs down. Oh. All things are as they should be. You were just asking a general question. Ah, I gotcha. I don't have glasses. And my eyesight is pretty good normally. There was a period there where I was thinking I needed glasses, or I was considering getting glasses. But I was also having like terrible headaches at that time. I had headaches for like a month. Like, not kidding, like non-stop headaches for like a month. And I, to this day, do not know why. I had those, and then all of a sudden they started going away, and I've had no issues with my eyesight the way that I had at that time. Maybe my eyes were just really dry, but why? I don't know. I will now go with koala hands. They're really cute. 2,000 each hand, yeah. Whoa, okay, that I cannot do. Feeling like I'm missing something. Although it doesn't look the way that I would want it to. That is a little bit better. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah. All right, all right. Koalas always look like their butts got cut off. I don't know, it feels like there should be a tail, but no, just a butt. It's a cute butt. What is it with their nose? Their noses are cute. What are you talking about? Now I have the choice to either expand this canvas and just continue with another row of these, or I take them away and oh, sorry, I keep burping. And I just start fresh. Because we have 26 of them. We have 12 here. It would be another one of these for sure, and then +2. Okay, you are all into koala anatomy. Too much koala anatomy. I might, should we just start over? Oh, actually, we could do this. Group. Wow. Oh, we could keep this for now. Just making some. No more cute stuff. Delete your art. I'm posting them. I'm making it like this. So I don't know how I want to post them, like on social media. But I'm restarting. So I'm doing this and then I want an orange. No. Maybe this. And then this one then has to be kind of like a purplish hue. Everyone gets grayscales, right? Everyone gets consumed by the void. Is the abyss staring back at us already? It is. It is for sure. Next one that we're gonna do is Sai's. And Sai wanted us to draw their girlfriend, and she's very cute. Like all of you. She's very, very cute looking. And happy looking, which works because a lot of these portraits are just like I make them happier than they are. Wow. Oh, she has the cutest little hair. Let's go in with this. JFC? Wait. Jesus effing Christ? Yeah, you also drew me smiling, and I always look grumpy. You never look grumpy. That is a lie. Okay. The sketches are always a little bit of work in progress. This, what have I done? I got scared of a Boom's emoji staring at me. Oh, I see. He actually has. I gifted him one Christmas. I gifted him a hoodie, with that. Not exactly that that emoji, but it was like based on that eating glue. Looks scary. Panda's eating glue, yeah. Pandas should not eat glue. I don't think anyone should eat glue, actually. It's like a very unpopular opinion, but I don't think people should eat glue. You're so brave for saying this out loud. I know. I'm the bravest. How's that hand going, Unique? Did you get distracted by all the talk about koalas? You highly dislike thumbs. I have moved on to the clothes, but that is not much of an improvement. Oh, now you're being very harsh on yourself. I'm sure it looks great.
Okay. We're getting somewhere with this sketch. There is a vision here. Let me see. She's cute. Unpopular opinion. I'd rather draw hands than feet. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Like, feet are annoying to draw. I kind of maneuvered myself into a perspective problem I don't know how to solve. Unique, it sounds like you need references again. I'm kind of having heartburn at the moment. I'm not sure why, because I haven't been stressing eating or anything like that, but I'm like, I feel it. It's not very pleasant. Yeah, I'll probably have to ask someone to sit in the pose, and then I have to start over because I waited too much. Oh, now. Again, you're being so negative. I'm sure that there's... Oh, sorry for the burps. There's a way to go around it, so you don't have to, like, redraw the whole thing. I forgive you the burps. Thank you. I don't even know if the mic is hearing them, but I noticed I have to like stop talking because there's a little burp coming up. I do hope you don't hear them because they are not nice. Not this song! Okay, there we go. Should we reflect on the month that has been, since this is the last day of the month? Have you all gotten the things done that you wanted to get done? Have you all gathered some good, fun, new moments? How was February 2024? I didn't really have any goals for the month, but it was an up and down. A little bit of an in-between month for you then. Well, I also think February has been a little bit of a up and down kind of thing. Like we did have the art challenge, which was really, really fun. But I was also very late with it. We did this Valentine's challenge, or not challenge, but like exclusive special commission, which I think was really, really fun. And, you know, clearly I'm still working on them. But I don't think I've been super slow with them. I have gotten a lot of them done. So, you know, I'm still hopeful. But in the grand scheme of things, well, I suppose what I'm most unhappy about is not being done with the dragon piece in time. And then, you know, had I finished that one much earlier, then I would have maybe had the time to work on some other stuff besides this as well. And there are always things that I have on my to-do list that kind of gets postponed to the next month and then the next month. I try to avoid those as much as possible by like setting deadlines and things like that, but it's not as easy that easy every time. And then personally, I've been in pretty good health. I haven't had any really big lows. I've been working a lot on my day work. But then, you know, we had some sad, tough things happening in the family too. So it's been kind of like up and down, yeah. Yeah, poop it's just gonna get worse until my exams are over. But once they are over though, you can take it easy. I do not miss taking exams. You did finish a Dragon Feaster, not entirely on time, but it's done now. That is true. It is done. And comparatively to other pieces I've done, fairly quick. Especially if you consider me working now as well. And you're progressing a lot with the portrait as well. Thank you. Yeah, we're making some progress. We keep trying our best. Also, I've done a lot of nice changes to the Discord I'm really happy about. So if you're interested in sharing your art and getting the hottest, newest art deals, and just posting your pets or chatting or having a good time, consider joining the Discord. Also, if you're a sub, you should join the Discord because there are some goodies that you get for being a sub. Now, this hair will kill me. Oh, it's super cute, but I'm so bad at bangs. Oh, too far down. This should also be a little higher up. Her hair is so cute. Something like that, yeah. I believe we got it, sort of. I might tweak it more later. Something like that. That's how I'm gonna stylize that. It's actually meant to be like a beautiful embroidery of like colibri. No, that's not. Songbirds? What are they called? Hold on. Hummingbirds! I don't know why that... it just disappeared. Hummingbirds. That is like having something in their beak, if it's like a flower or something. Oh, there we go. And then skin color time. Yeah. What is everyone's plans for the weekend? It is soon Friday. This is very strong. We're having D&D tomorrow. I will have D&D. No, wait. Yeah, we have D&D on Sunday, right? Or no? I need to check. I don't know. Oh. Oh yeah, Pathfinder. Okay, we do have the session this Sunday. An Elden Ring, which means you will be streaming, I assume. I'm gonna work, so I don't know how much fun things I can do. I want to try to, you know, get as much of these things done, and then I want to work on some secrets and commission work. Now she has beautiful, like auburn hair. I'm going to have to change this color. Oh, sorry. I keep burping. We also just leveled up. Wait, we leveled up in Pathfinder? No, are you joking? Did we? For real? When did we level up? I am not prepared for this. Oh, I don't have the energy to go through all of that. Oh no. I will be working. I am not prepared. I think I did use Path Builder and I have done stuff, but I do want to change some things, so. Oh no. I don't want to level up. By the way, are you drawing your subscribers? I am drawing the people that got the limited commission slots or the slots weren't limited, but they were like space-wise. But we did these commissions only for Valentine's Day. I opened them. So people could then commission me to do portraits. So they are not for subs specifically, just for the lucky people that redeemed a commission on Valentine's Day. Felt like I had the hair shape, and now I'm like, no, I don't. Oh, Tootie said it easier in just one word. We leveled up just now because Ash finished a puzzle. Ash! Why you do this? No. Because maybe I will have the time to work on that tomorrow. But I had hoped to get more art done tomorrow. Because tomorrow I will only work for 2 hours. I really need to get some art done. Oh well, oh well. I love the level up, Dread. I feel you so much. Well, it's like it's so many choices, and I'm so bad at deciding things truly, and I will just get more things to learn, and Yeah, it's a lot. I know that I take forever to decide on things, so it will be like a day's work to even like decide on one feat. Level 12 or level 12 or level 13. Oh my god, my heartburn. I just want to be a weak little dude forever. Oh no, I was gonna change this. I think going... Oh, that's too much, but a little bit more pink. And then we will add in... Whoa. The highlight. Something like that. Yeah, same. I called my DM on Discord and had him sit there with me for 3 hours while I chose a feed and one spell or something. Yeah, that'd be me. And then I still end up choosing the worst things. I think I have the worst build of everyone in our team. Same! Yeah. The one time I chose a build that's kind of capable at fighting, we said I'd go roleplay. I am a roleplay all the way. Wow, not the right. Something like that. And then the whites of the eyes. Oh, I forgot to do the black of the pupils. Those are kind of important. Hold on. Two says you took that one feat that gives you some bonus in your untrained skill, which is really helpful. I wish I had taken it to help my -1 strength. That feat is it's like, yes, I took that one and it's really great, but it's so OP as well. Like, I think the lowest I have on like an untrained skill, because that feat is like plus, I don't know, +8, +10 or something like that. And that just feels like it's like game breaking in a way that I'm not particularly happy about. Like, yes, it's probably the wisest, or like if you really want a good build, that is like the choice to make, but it feels a little iffy. Okay. My bard has a -wisdom. He is effed. Boy, is dumb as a ton of fricks. Well, okay, so I do remember this. Brennan Lee Mulligan once made a character that was had like really high wisdom, but had really low intelligence. So they would like, oh, I cannot even explain it. But they like, or no, maybe it was the opposite. Oh, now I'm confusing myself. But like, in a way, they were really, really smart, but in other ways, they were just like incredibly dumb. Like, okay, so one thing, for dinner, for example, they ate melted cheese, microwave cheese. They ate every single day. They just ate microwave cheese, but they like knew everything about, I don't know, construction or something. Like they knew certain things, but at the same time they were like, you know, you wondered if they would survive out in the wild alone. 0 intelligence and -2 wisdom, so rather stupid. So intelligence 0 in D&D is like middle. It's like average. It's not nothing. It's like what you would see a normal commoner have. So +0 in intelligence just means that your intelligence is like alright. -2 in wisdom though is, you know, 2 steps lower than the average. So yeah, you're not very wise. Which I think in D&D wisdom, I think it is your wisdom is your perception, I think. So it's like connecting the dots, being like a little bit more street smart, like seeing and understanding things, while intelligence is more like maybe more where you would apply logic in another sense, like you know, solving math problems or recalling knowledge. I think I always get these confused, but I feel like wisdom is more like, maybe in the room you can sort of like understand that this person is probably mad at that person because of this is happening, and that you're a little bit unaware of those things. Plus, wisdom saves are very common in D&D, and I have a very high chance of failing those. That is true, though. He fell into magic, and it took so many rolls for him to get out because it was a wisdom save, a magic book. Well, that could be fun roleplay-wise, though. Like, you are a wizard? No, what was it? What were you? A fighter? No, a bard.
and you constantly fall for like the magic book stuff. You're like, huh, I wonder what this is. But then, you know, it's for your table to be like, oh my god, that is a character flaw. This is something we need to teach this character. Be like, do not touch the books. And then your character will be like, oh, right, you know, I remember. But also, it could be your character is noticing that, okay, I am really bad against these kind of opponents. I will try to like do something else, maneuver around it in some way.
Yeah, it's fun to RP, but the group works. But the group works really well, in my opinion. But the group doesn't work really well, or why is there a but? But. We are about to end the stream, but I will show you guys where we're at. Where the clothes at? Okay. So, this one basically filled. Now I'm seeing things with this portrait that I want to change, the one of Toxic. But this one almost basically done. Now going on to the next badge. Oh, I'm realizing this is very tiny. Yeah. Soon to be done. They are being replaced. All right. Looks so good. Thank you. Oh, but the group works really well too. Okay, well that's good. Like to take up with they what is it called? Well, yeah, they take it that you don't say take up. I'm also losing the words. They put up with his endure shenanigans. Yeah. Love the whole fill page. Show it again. There you go. You have it. They're so cute. I can't English. Well, it's not just you. It's because I got confused. I couldn't think of what the correct thing was. So I was like, what is it? Take up? Can't pull away? You know? And then I felt the need to. It wasn't me trying to correct you. It was just me getting confused. And I was like, I know this. Why can't I not come up with a word? We will find someone to reign. Oh. So many people live today. I will have to stalk a little bit. Bear with me. Stay with me for the raid. Do. Okay, I think we will go to Sweet's Rin. Sweet, as their name also suggests, are a really, really sweet artist, and they do beautiful art. Oh my god, the bot is still broken. Hold on, I will get you the commands. Where are the... There we go. Chat bot. Chat commands. Read message. Oh, I really need to fix this.
Okay, so here's the normal raid message. And then we also have a sub raid message. If you are subbed, you can use the fancy emotes. There it is. Now, wait, there we go. Now I'm gonna set up the raid. So we're going to Sweets Ren. I need to write it correctly. They say frantically working on stuff for March update. So I assume there is going to be some fun, exciting stuff happening for March. Let me double check I get the name right. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, fella. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, if you have never been on a raid before, this is how we do it. Copy those raid messages that I just put in the chat. And then once we all move over to Sweets, we paste those in their chat to say, hi, we've been to LCR's stream and it was great. Also, Dane, hi. Welcome out of the lurk and thank you for being here and lurking. We do appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I have not made a stream schedule for next week yet, but I will be live sometime next week. I do hope that you all will have a lovely weekend and we can chat and hang out still in the Discord. It's all right. I love the good talks that we've had today. And yeah, I'm excited to make even more portraits. So many portraits. All the cuties. Okay, let's go now and have a good time. Love you guys. Bye, bye, bye. Let's go raid. Don't forget to copy the raid messages. Let's go now.